Well, howdy there, amigos. What's up, guys? It is your boy, Christian E, in the building. I have been taking a hiatus from podcasting and the internet in general. Pretty crazy time right now, but let's not focus on the negative. Let's focus on the positive. I got the chance to interview a San Antonio improv actor slash writer slash director. This guy, Jason Lee Boyson. Jason Lee Boyson. He is awesome guy. When I think of Jason, I think of just passion. The passion he has for performing and acting, and it's inspiring. It inspired me to make this episode. I saw Jason posted a short film he worked on, and I was like, dang, this is really cool, and I wanted to find out more. So I just asked him if he had some time to spare to talk about his body of work and just what it's just. I mean, if you want to learn about improv in San Antonio, Jason is the man to talk to. He's an OG. He's lots of fun to watch. He is part of the My Four Dads improv group. He is part of the Skinny the Cat improv group. I know there's a couple others he's probably a part of, but Jason Lee Boyson. He's just a cool guy. And I'm really glad I got to know him a little bit more. And just, he does a lot of cool stuff on the stage that I want to learn how to do as well. And it's fun watching him. And he's a cool guy. He likes, acting. I like acting. And that's where we have things in common. I hope everyone is doing okay. This is Chris Talks, and we are going to have Jason Lee Boyson. Little context. The first part of the interview was during a Zoom call, so I had to re-record the Zoom call on my microphone, so it's a little weird. Bear with me. In the second half, it sounds a lot better. I got to actually call Jason on the phone, and so we're pretty much talking about acting in general, how he got into it, short films, how he got into improv here in San Antonio. San Antonio, guys, 210. Local. Support local theater, performance art, improv, music. You can do that from the comfort of your own home. My Four Dads will be performing this Saturday, July 4th, around 8 p.m. At 7:45. They have like a tailgate pre-show, like pre-hangout thing, and they also have a afterglow, which is where they hang out after the show, and you get to ask them stuff and just say hello. So, they will put out a Zoom link. Check out the My Four Dads Facebook page. They are featuring Wine Time this week. They are ladies in Wine Time, and let me tell you something right now. The women in San Antonio improv comedy, they're hilarious, super fun to watch, and super creative, and they just blow me away every time I see them perform. Hilarious. So definitely check out. Pretty much like I was saying, they put out the Zoom link. If you don't have a Zoom account, I believe you can click on it and sign in as a guest or whatever. You don't have to put your name. You don't even have to put the camera on or your microphone. You can just watch and hang out in the back, or if you just want to be in the chat room, I'll be in the chat room. I'll be your friend. So definitely check out My Four Dads, their Facebook page for their show this Saturday, and I'm going to put down a bunch of links for Jason's the short films he's worked on other stuff he's been in, like music videos, Lee Harvey, Oswalt documentary. How cool is that? So yeah, it's cool getting to ask people who just love, being creative, trying to, pick their brains and stuff like that has always interested me. So yeah, acting, I guess for me, I got into it in around when I was like 16 or whatever, in like K's in middle school, and it's helped me out a lot. When I was younger, how am I gonna say this? I didn't want to be me. I didn't want to be me for some reason. So when acting came along, or theater, it was like, I don't have to be me. I can be a pirate, and sail the 7 seas, scurvy. Or I can be a heroic hero, saving the day from the perils of society and villains. Or I can be a little guy who just makes tacos on the street and likes to drink cerveza every now and then, maybe call up my grandma, see how she's doing. I could be a little guy like this. Or I could be a talking potato. I don't have to be just a regular person. I can be a potato who talks. Or I can be, a celebrity. I can, have muscles so huge. Or I can be an evil villain. Or I can try to be a woman. Yeah. When I discovered theater arts, I could be anything. I could be I can be an old homeless man who just trying to, get another drink, and I walk my dog. I call him Hound. And I tell him, "Oh, hey, Hound, I got a nice roast bone for you." Or I can be a very elegant, very high IQ individual who prefers the finer things in life, who drives a Tesla and has the iPad Pro. For knowledge is what I seek. For a long time I didn't, I just wanted to escape, and theater has helped me in a healthy way, just be whatever I wanted to be. And when I graduated from high school and got into the real world, it helped me just have confidence in myself, and it helped me accept who I am today, and just learn to love myself and be empathetic. When you're learning about different characters and all this stuff they go through, or your makeup, their backstory and all that, you learn just what different people go through, and that helps influence your decisions. So yeah, I love who I am today. Like, without theater, I probably wouldn't have been as outgoing, or put myself out there. So acting it's fun to learn, and it's fun to do, very fun to do, whether it be a little bit acting in improv, or just with your friends, doing skits, or just just being like a crazy character, making your friends and family laugh. It's just fun. It helps lighten the mood, helps people escape, when they're really into like a movie or something. It's like, oh snap. So yeah, acting's fun. Theater for me will always be my first love. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna post all Jason's links in the description, so make sure to click. And if you have any questions for him, comment below. This is gonna be on Facebook. and the Patreon page, www.patreon.com/one-man-show-podcast. And that's it. We're not doing Spotify anymore because it's cool to be on there, but not a lot of people really, listen to podcasts on there. So yeah, Facebook, Patreon, that's what we're doing. Without further ado, let's get to know Jason Lee Boyson a little bit. Thanks, Jason. You're the man. Okay, guys, so this is me and Jason talking about this short film that he was in called The Big Red, White, and Blue, directed by Seth Magana. And it has Jason Lee Boyson playing Wayne Langford and David Carbajal as Raymond J. Little. So we talk about, this is what I watched it. I really enjoyed it. This is what helped inspire, just the conversation and questions. Enjoy.
Bro. Now we started talking about music and those songs. I don't know what type of music you listen to, but yeah, I had no idea what was going on. Some of the music I listen to, I love music that makes me feel shit. As an actor, I have a lot of songs I go to put me in a certain mood or whatever. Definitely. Oof. Can you do is it cool if I record this for my show? Oh yeah, absolutely. Cool. And I love talking acting stuff. Yeah, what was it? I remember you sent out the link for the Noir thing. I remember you were talking about it. I think it was in one of the shows you brought it up. And then I had to check it out, and dude, it was really cool. I was wondering what kind of role you were gonna be, and it was cool. You were kind of like the guy that saw the action and was all nervous, and dude, the pacing was really nice. Yeah, this director, he's I think he's either 18 or 19. Wow. But he studies. Yeah. He watches. The other film is a spaghetti western. He loves spaghetti westerns and always wanted to shoot one. And he studies the old Sergio Leone and stuff like that. And he just gets it. And he's super smart. Cool. So I've done two with him now. Just making sure we're good on the microphones. Ladies and gentlemen, we are with Jason Lee Boyson. I first saw Jason a couple months ago. I think it was at the Studio 185, and immediately I was like, whoa, I gotta talk to that guy. You're doing a lot of stuff that I really want to do in this whole improv thing. I'm still very new to the live improv aspect. I do a lot of stuff, just on the microphone, character work and all that. But I love theater. I was a theater head back in high school. I did a little bit in college. Took some, script analysis. I was trying to get my bachelor's in theater and all that. But I'm really happy to have you here because I've been wanting to talk to you. You're in My Four Dads. I'm excited to see the 4th of July thing. I've been loving the show, and it's really cool how interactive you guys are with the fans, and just you, Brian, Kevin, and Dave. It's just kind of like one of those super teams, if you will. I would see, Dave and Brian here and there, and then go over to the Comedy Sports side, and I'll see you. I saw Kevin, I think, perform once. But yeah, you guys are doing an awesome job. I just want to say, how did you get into this whole improv thing? Same way a lot of people do. Watched a lot of Whose Lines It Anyway and said, hey, that looks like fun. Mm-hmm. We used to, some friends of mine, instead of going to a bar on Friday nights, we'd go to somebody's house, grab a case of beer, and we'd just drink beers and play Whose Lines It Anyway improv games. Wow. That's cool. Just loved it, and it was fun, and fortunately, one day I saw an advertisement for a Comedy Sports auditions, and in newspapers. It's a thing they used to have back in the day. They'd throw newspapers at your door. Yeah. And entertainment section, there'd be an audition section, and audition for Comedy Sports, and that's why I really got into it, was with Comedy Sports back in 2006. Wow, yeah, you've been doing this for quite a while. Yeah. And I still see the fire in you. I still see the passion.
you perform almost every week, and wow, like for me, it's just like, if I get to perform or something, I'm like, all right, that was fun. But I see you like really in there, man, and I appreciate that. It makes me want to like do more improv and stuff.
Yeah, it's my life. I love it. It's weird. When I was in high school, I was super shy.
Yeah.
I took theater in high school too. I thought I wanted to take it, but I didn't know why I was taking it, and I hated it because I was so nervous. I was like nauseous to my stomach.
Oh wow.
Really, just hated anytime I had to be in front of people. Years later, it's the only place I want to be. It's really interesting.
Cool. I know you used to teach some improv classes?
Yeah, actually, it's one of the things where I'm in a session with Comedy Sports tonight. One of the things I want to hold one time is a Comedy Sports San Antonio, kind of the history of.
Oh, awesome, yeah.
Because I'm the one who started Comedy Sports San Antonio's one-on-one classes.
Wow.
I created it because back in the day we didn't have a class. We didn't teach it. But we knew we needed to. If we want to make any money, we need to teach classes. And so I'm the one who put the first San Antonio one-on-one class together back in probably 2009, maybe. And I used to do them forever. And Jaylene took one of my early one-on-one classes. Then pretty much half of Comedy Sports San Antonio has been through my one-on-one class. And it's changed throughout the years. What we do, but after the first class, obviously, was very intimidating for me because I look at myself and I go, who am I to say I can teach somebody else something I just have gotten good at?
Yeah.
But I never really took improv classes. I took some classes. Comedy Sports has the annual championships, and they always have different people teaching different things. So some of the stuff I was teaching was just stuff that I'd learned through some other Comedy Sports players' class. And so I just kind of put pieces together what I thought would be a good class and put together a 4-week session. And but then I fell in love with it, and I realized that improv is more than just a skill to learn, but more of a way of life. And that's the way I taught it, was teaching people to have fun again.
Wow, hopefully I get to take one of your classes one day in the future. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So, I saw the Noir film. It was kind of like based around Kennedy assassination. It was really cool. I like when I watch things, I like knowing nothing about it and just watching it. So I really enjoyed that whole Noir throwback. With I just feel like cigars, people in suits and ties, and that little slang and all that. But how did you even get involved in this project?
I worked with Seth Magana as the director. I worked with him on an earlier project, a spaghetti western, and I got involved with that one. I was with an agency here in San Antonio that's defunct now, but one of the people that I met through that agency, she's good friends with Seth, and helps him cast his short film projects. And he was looking for somebody for his spaghetti western, a bad guy, and I've become known in the acting community as somebody who plays bad guys really well.
That's cool.
And so she thought of me, and she referred me to him, saying, I think Jason would be perfect for your film. And so I met up with him, we had a talk, and he's like, cool. So I worked with him on that one, and he loved everything I did with him on that one. And he reached out to me, he told me he had an idea for a project based around Lee Harvey Oswalt and the Kennedy assassination. And initially it was going to be with Oswalt was the main character. He wanted to film that side of it, like an alternate reality or another possibility of what could have happened. And that was his initial idea. And actually I told him I played Lee Harvey Oswalt in a History Channel documentary.
Whoa.
And he's like,
awesome.
Well, we're on the same wavelength already. And then that kind of fell apart. It was a couple months before the COVID shutdown. And then he reached out to me again after the COVID thing. He said he had reworked the idea and said he's still interested in me for the project, and asked if I'd be interested. And he actually had me send him an audition just wanted to, because he wanted to show it to the other guy.
Yeah.
The other guy that's in the film with me, he's also helping produce it. And so he didn't want to just say it's yours.
Yeah.
He said, obviously you take, we want to look at it together. And I sent him an audition with, it was like 2 pages, like the final 2 pages of the film that you actually saw. And he's like, okay, yep, you're the guy. But it was, he's good. I don't know if I mentioned while we're recording, he's only, I think he's 19 now.
Yeah.
He was 18 when I worked with him before. I mean, he's a kid. He just super smart, studies hard, and really knows what he's doing. And I think if you watch the film, you can tell he's got an eye for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I was like, oh, snap, there's my boy Jason. Another thing I like to do is, like, on this show is talk to people that actually do these things that, people dream of, So I would say maybe some advice would be to contact an agency to just get into maybe someone who's interested in, like, getting roles for short film, whatever. Would you recommend that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like for me, I don't have a lot of knowledge of the whole acting world outside of what I've been in.
Okay.
So I've had people reach out to me and say, hey, do you know any agencies that I should contact or whatever? And I've been with 2 in my entire career. And one of them, we could spend an hour talking about that one. There's a lot of bad news with it.
Okay.
It's no longer around. And there's a whole story behind it that I would love to chat with you about another day.
For sure.
But through that agency, got with the agency I'm with now, because my agency back then, her big thing was helping us branch out into other markets.
Cool.
And so my agency I'm with now is out of Louisiana, and they're really, really good and very family oriented and very, very much care about their people more than the money. And so I'm with them now.
Awesome.
And so I lucked into that, through this horrid agency that I spent probably about 10 years with.
Wow.
Still got me in the door with another agency that is very reputable and very good. But outside of that, the things I'll tell a lot of people is short films are great. But don't put all your weight in. If you have an agent already, be careful with short films, because your agent's going to be looking for work for you, and you don't want to be committed to something that's not going to pay you, which most short films aren't going to. So you be careful not committing to that. But like with this one and the one before it, the spaghetti western, he's so good at what he does, it's at least going to be good footage for you, which is what a lot of agencies are going to want to see. Is this person I want to sign, is he a good actor? Does he do good work? And I've been fortunate enough to work with a lot of independent filmmakers over the years to get good footage, and in between be able to do a couple commercials here and there and small one-liner TV projects and stuff like that with my agency. So I've got to build both sides of that. But ultimately, if somebody's just trying to get in, there's a lot of student films. You go to UT Austin, has a good film program, and they're always looking for actors. And they have amazing equipment. And they're students that are studying film. So you're going to get quality work. It may not be the best, but every once in a while you're going to come across somebody who's actually a protege, an up-and-coming protege in film, like Seth is, I think, that actually does something that when you get the footage from you, you're like, holy shit, that's a good project. It looks really good.
It looked great, man. It looked awesome. Cool, yeah. So I was gonna ask you too. Obviously improv, it's made up on the spot. What are some ways you approached or things that helped you on this role? Like, do you get the script beforehand, a lot of time to prepare, or is it something where he's like a couple days before, hey, you read this and then come in, or can you kind of explain that type of thing?
Well, with this one, because I've worked with Seth twice now, everybody's different. He gave us the script ahead of time, and then he wanted to have a meeting to discuss character.
Okay.
So we actually met, Seth and the two of us that are in the film, we actually sat and just had a discussion about the project, discussion about the characters, what his view of the characters was. We did a couple of read-throughs of the script, and he basically directed us through the read-through of what he's looking for. And then from there, we would build a lot of backstory. Backstory is important to me.
Okay.
Is why is the character doing what they're doing? Where are they? Who are they? And why are they in this situation? So for this one specifically, it was a lot of discussion ahead of time, which really helped flesh out character. But I have done stuff where it's like, hey, we're going to do this thing, and here's your script. It's kind of what I want, and I trust you as an actor, just go.
Wow.
So it really depends on the director, and I think that's what we as actors start to learn is who you really like to work with because of the style they have. So.
Cool. Can you explain what does hit your mark mean?
Well, the cameras, when you're filming something, they want you to, where the camera's going to be set for the final, with like the main part of the shot that they're getting. A lot of times as an actor, your character's walking into the scene, but they've got the camera focused where they want it, and your mark is that spot where they want you to be when you're delivering X set of lines. So to hit your mark is, a lot of times they'll have a little T-square that they'll put on the floor. This is where we need you to land. And different scenes, depending on how tight the shot is, that mark is more important than ever. If it's a really tight shot like this, and they want you to walk into it, you've got to land right there. Otherwise the shot doesn't work, because it's out of focus, and they don't want to move the camera for whatever reason. I mean, whatever the cinematographer, director of photography is looking for in that shot, they need you to hit that mark.
Wow.
That spot in the frame.
Cool. Yeah, I've always wondered what that meant. And how long did this project take? Was it like something over a couple of days, or?
Oh, well, we shot it. We met at the hotel probably about 10:30. Talked about the scene, blocked the scene, went through where everything was going to take place, how it was going to happen, and I was out of there by 3. It took 4.
Awesome. What was your favorite part? I don't want to spoil it too much, but what was your favorite, I guess, scene? Like, not scene, but part of the whole maybe filming process, or maybe a scene you did, or one of the lines you said?
In this one, it gets physical, and there's the physical moment in the scene is good to me, and going through it too, because in the scene the other character's got me by the throat.
Yeah.
And on screen, it needs to look more physical than it is. But as an actor, you really got to commit to it too. So of course, anytime I'm in a scene with another actor, male, female, whatever, if there's a physicalness, whether it's a fight or a kiss or whatever, you have to have a conversation with your scene partner. You have to. You both need to feel safe.
Yeah.
And so it's me giving him permission. You can be as physical as you want with me, just don't really choke me.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of thing. And I knew he's going to push me up against the wall, or in this case, there's a TV set behind me that I'm bent over backwards over. That he's got to, we can't have a good scene if I haven't already had that conversation with him that I'm okay with you being physical with me. Because I'm going to trust that you're not going to hurt me, but it needs to look good. So that's the fun stuff for me. We did that take several times, and the director told him, I need more.
Yeah.
You know, and really it's like, no, it's okay. Go for it. And I mean, I've been in scenes where I did a scene. Did you ever meet Dane Berkshire? She was briefly with Comedy Sports for a little bit, but I did a film with her too, and she's the heroine in this film. And I'm actually me and Kevin Miller in it. We're two cops chasing her. I looked at her, we tackled her to the ground, and we're wrestling with her. And in it, she's got to break free, and she throws a couple of punches, and she hit me a couple times, like physically actually punched me in the face. And I told her, if you hit me, don't you stop.
Yeah.
It's okay. You know, it's that type of, you have to have that conversation where, so the actor doesn't go, oh shit, are you okay?
Yeah.
They're like, no, we've already had this conversation. If you hit me, it's okay. I know it's going to happen. That's the same thing with this one too. Is once you give that permission, then there's not that second guessing in the actor's part, which takes away from their performance.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that scene. I was like, oh my god. And that little breath, like cough at the end, like, and I was like, oh dang. I really felt that part. It was cool, man. Wow. Yeah, it's funny I'm talking to you right now because I was gonna ask you. I think I was gonna send you a text message, and if you wanted to talk about the movies and stuff. But it's funny just how it all worked. So what do you really enjoy about I guess acting? For me, especially with improv, you can like do so many different characters or be in so many different scenes. I really enjoy, like, say if it's a scary scene, actually like portraying how scared you are, like stuff like that. For me, it's fun. Or if it's something really silly, I'll turn it up to like 12. You know what I mean? Like, and be silly as possible. What do you? I already forgot the question. Yeah, what do you really enjoy about acting?
I think the interesting thing is I like the ability to have the opportunity to step into somebody else's shoes. I know I will never be a lawyer, but as an actor, I get to be a lawyer for a couple months if I'm on a project as an actor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I will never be a cop, but I would love to play a cop. And get to live in their shoes and live in that world. And I don't ever intend to murder anybody.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty cool to know what that's to get to play a role to be somebody who does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then also, I mean, like I look at, I love my wife and we have a great relationship, but in film or TV, it's fun to play the role of somebody on their first date.
Oh, yeah.
Or getting married. I mean, I don't remember what it was like. My wife and I got married a long time ago, but it's cool to, I've loved building relationships with a new significant other. I think that's a neat thing to get to do over and over and over again. And it's very heartwarming to be a part of something like that. And knowing that I don't really truly with my wife ever get to do that again. Sure, you can have like that 25th year anniversary where you do your vows or whatever, which is cool. But to have that first date again is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Or find out your wife's gonna have a kid. They already have a kid 16 years ago. But to live in that world of somebody find out they're gonna be a dad for the first time. I love that type of thing. I love that experience. And as an actor, you get to experience everything if you truly are committed to allowing yourself to go wherever you need to go emotionally to feel those things.
I also really enjoyed just the whole journey of like research. Like, say you need to be like an older man or something, just people watching. You see old people, they're on the bus or whatever, and they're just taking forever to get off, or just a little subtle things like that is something I really enjoy. Like just mimicking, or if you're going to be someone really young, maybe your voice just changes, or your whole spirit is just so different from your normal self. And I agree. I enjoy disappearing for a little bit and just seeing what happens. I think it's very fun, and it's always a mystery.
Yeah. I love it.
What have you been? I know you've been doing the My Four Dads thing. What do you really enjoy about that group?
I don't know how it happened, but from day one, we just click. The four of us all trust each other. We all, not gonna say we have the same sense of humor, but we all get each other's humor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we all appreciate each other's humor. And for whatever reason, it just gels really nicely. And have you heard how we started? How we formed?
No, I just know that you guys were in a garage, I think.
We had practices in Dave's garage at his old house, but we were at Bear Stage. What the hell were we doing there? I think it might have been for the Gauntlet. You remember? You ever seen a Gauntlet? I think it was Dave's Gauntlet. I think. anyways, we're just hanging out after, and at the end of the night, it was just the four of us, me, Dave, Brian, and Kevin, just hanging out and drinking beers. And we just started talking about just random stuff, and we recognized we're all dads. And drunkenly, I'm sure somebody said, hey, we should be like four dads in the improv group. Yeah. And it's kind of, nothing really was, we didn't decide that night that we were going to do it. But after we left, somebody started a Facebook Messenger thread saying, we should do it. Names throughout, my four dads came up as like, yeah, that's the thing. And then so over the next couple of weeks, we're like, are we going to do this? Yeah, we think we should. Let's do some improv. And we finally committed and say, hey, yeah, we didn't even have a practice yet, but we got ourselves on the schedule at Bear State. Like, all right, we should probably practice. But it was like a good 3 weeks out, so we had plenty of time. And so we were like, all right, let's meet and talk about what we're going to do. And I think the big thing that came out of one of our practices was dad conference. Like, that's what's going to set us apart. We're just four guys doing improv, but we're going to have this fourth wall break where we stop and just ridicule each other, or for our shit or whatever. And that was it. It was the rest is history.
Yeah. What I really like about it is we get to see you do, you do a lot of like family shows and stuff. We get to see you do just, I don't know, like it's just fun seeing you say curse words or something. You know what I mean? Like it's a little different from, I guess, like a PG-13 show, and I'm a big fan of like the whole spectrum. I love like dirty curse words, or like, I don't know, I hear the term low-hanging fruit, but I'm all about that. Like for me, like for my show, I love just saying dumb random shit. So it's cool seeing you guys have a whole range of, you guys go real serious, you guys can go really silly, and it's cool just seeing you do just seeing more, I guess, of your range, if you will, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah. It's been fun, I think, for all four of us. I think we'll each could say it's made quarantine not as bad.
I agree.
Got a show to look forward to recently.
It's fun. I like that you guys are really doing it, and just you guys keep doing it. It's awesome. It's really fun to watch.
I look forward to actually getting on stage with these guys again, because I think we're going to be that much better, because we've really gelled online that I think it's going to make us. I don't think it's going to. I think there's some people that might think, well, that's what we've gotten used to, so we've gotten really good at it this way, that maybe it won't really click when we're on stage together. But I think it's going to be the complete opposite of that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. Well, Jason, we've been talking for 26 minutes.
I told you I could talk for hours.
If you wanna keep talking about whatever, I'm down. If you want to jump back into the room, maybe pick us up later. It's all up to you, buddy. I got nothing to do today, so.
Like I said, I can talk forever. I love all the other people over there too, though. But yeah, hey, if you got a specific topic you want to talk about next time, I can talk on anything. So.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to write some stuff down. This is a little impromptu, but I'm probably gonna pick your brain a little bit more. Cool. Thanks for doing this, man.
Yeah, man.
I know it's like impromptu, but I like learning about all this stuff, because for me, I barely learned about this like San Antonio had an improv scene like last year or so. I'm a big fan of like learning all the history and all that.
Okay, guys, here's the second part of the interview. I just finished watching another short film that Jason was in called Hell to Pay, directed by Seth Magana once again, and it has Jason playing Wayne Wilbarger and Joe Perez as the priest, and I drew the art of Jason as a badass outlaw. Yeah, enjoy. Links will be in the description so you can watch. Hello?
Hey, man. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah. How are you doing, man?
Alright. Just got my butt kicked among my son at Monopoly.
Oh, that game is awesome.
That game sucks.
It's like, show me the money. Cool.
He's a wheeler and dealer too when he plays too. He's like, hey, I got these. I give you $200 and this property for that property. so I can have these three all together.
Wow. Cool. Sounds like a awesome. What day is it? Thursday?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I was just working all day, but finally came home and just relaxed. And yeah, I was gonna talk to you a little bit more about the spaghetti western, Hell to Pay. It's pretty dark.
Yeah.
It was a cool little like a switch. I don't know. It was cool seeing you be just like this super nasty like bad guy.
Yeah. Awful, evil. Yeah.
And is that your real beard?
Yeah, I grew it when that's the one where I told you a friend of mine at my old agency introduced me to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be good for this villain role. And the day I met with him, we talked about the part, I didn't shave since. And we probably filmed it 3 or 4 months later.
Nice.
So, I just let this nasty thing grow.
Yeah, the first time I saw it, I was like, "Is that his beard, or is that like some sort of prosthetic wig or something?"
And no. And then the day we were done, I shaved it.
Awesome. Yeah. So I it just got me thinking about like villains, and I always like in movies. I always look to see like, who's playing the villain. I feel like villains, or bad guys or antagonists, they have some of the most interesting viewpoints, and just they can be played so many different ways. What's your take on playing a role where you have to be not so nice?
For me, the big thing I've always talked about is the villain or the bad guy doesn't look at themselves as the bad guy. Typically.
Okay.
There's a reason they are the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
And to really play them well, you have to find that reason and develop that backstory, And so for like a character like this guy in the Western, is what led him to this point. And for that type of character, basically, it's taking what's not his. And you have to create a reason why he feels like he deserves it. So, with that being said, growing up, everything's probably taken from him, and he's taught at an early age, probably from his father, that if you want anything in this world, you have to take it, or they're going to take it from you. You know what I mean? So it's almost like I need to do this before they do it to me. So I'm not the bad guy; they're the bad guy. Even though this guy's a priest,
Yeah.
This belongs to me, and you're keeping me from what I deserve, and ultimately is going to hurt me. So, you go in with that mindset. That's what I've done. I've played villains a lot. You always have to create that world that makes them feel justified in what they're doing.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, this one, it really brought out like your eyes. I feel like there's like a lot of close up, and it was like a lot of subtle stuff, but it was cool. Like every time you would lean in and say something, it was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen?
Those are my favorite roles to play, really.
Yeah, I like the whole setting in this. You guys, the priest is there. You don't really see the gunman, but you could just see mostly the gun, which is pretty cool. And the crazy part, I don't want to give it too much away, is just how tense it gets. And it builds up to a really cool ending that I did not see coming.
Right. Yeah.
Cool. So for this one, I guess walk me through like the wardrobe. Like, what was it like getting like into the role, like makeup and all that?
That was it was just cool. We filmed out in Terlingua. There's a little western town there that kind of setting is used in old spaghetti western type films. So that's kind of kept that way.
Cool.
And the guy we brought out for the costuming, he has a whole wardrobe of period piece stuff like that for Western. So he costumes Western stuff. So he had all this, like the old pants and the shirts and stuff. They're all very old school. You know, no belts and stuff like that, you know, except for like the gun belt, you know. And it's weird because like we did the same thing. We went, you know, did a read through of the script, you know, just us in our t-shirts and shorts and stuff like that. But once you get into costume and wear the hat, you know, get that black hat going on and stuff, you know, just you kind of start to feel it. And then actually being on set in that setting was amazing. It was crazy hot too. We filmed in.
Yeah, you could.
August.
Oh wow. Yeah, you could see you could feel the heat, I would say, and like seeing like all the little details, like the dirt on your forehead and oh man, yeah, that one was really cool. I didn't. I remember you saying, I think in your post, that you're not gonna like me after this one, like as you know, a little joke, and then I was like, oh wow, I could see why.
Because the ongoing joke is one of my aunts, she's seen pretty much everything I've done, and I play the bad guy almost all the time. And she goes, "Are you ever gonna play a nice guy?" That's kind of an ongoing joke. And my best friend is like, "Well, I don't know if you can play a nice guy. You know, I don't think you could do it. I don't think you pull it off."
Awesome. So I was gonna ask you too. What's it like being on a set? Like, I know you have to, you know, worry about like just like performance of, but like, what do you see in the corner of your eye? You know what I'm saying?
Well, both of these, fortunately, the only thing that didn't feel like you were actually there is just having, you know, camera and lights around you.
Yeah.
But the setting felt like the true setting, you know, so I didn't have to, I've never really had to work with like green screen or anything. We have to kind of use your imagination.
Yeah.
That something exists, you know? And we always talk about that as actors, as really being so focused that everything else goes away anyways. You know, you don't even really know there's a camera there. You don't know there's a light or a microphone right above your head. If you're focused on your performance and you're focused on connecting with your scene partner, all that stuff goes away anyways. And that's how I don't see it. Anything that's not supposed to be there, I don't really know it's there.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, it was cool. Just like you ordering everyone around in this one. It was really fun. A really fun short film.
Yeah, Seth's big thing was he wanted to really stretch everything out, and there's a lot of silence and a lot of stuff just with head nods and just a look. You know, I did a really good job with that.
I really like the credits too, how like they play out during like the beginning.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
And the whistling.
Yeah, the whistling really takes you back to those old spaghetti westerns.
Yeah.
Reach for the sky.
Yeah. And I think I said in the post when I posted that the sound's a little off. It's just because there's so much extra sounds that it's hard to sync everything up properly. So, I don't know. As you can tell with the other film, the noir film, the sound is perfect. Part of that's because of the setting. There's not outdoor noises and wind and stuff like that you have to deal with. And it's harder when you film outside. You gotta have really good sound equipment. I'm guessing you just didn't have good enough sound equipment out at the...
Yeah, I was replaying the end because I really wanted to hear what you were saying. So I think I got the gist of it.
Yeah.
But...
Well, it's because they weren't able to mic me as close because it's such a wide shot. So...
Yeah, the ending's awesome. Yeah, right. What else was I gonna ask you? I just had it. What kind of projects do you want to work on in the future?
Well, I don't know if I've ever talked to you. There's a script that my best friend and I wrote. It's
Cool.
a drama, but we finished it. I mean, we worked on it off and on for about 2 years, and then writers contest. We've submitted to a couple of them, and they always send you feedback. So we got really good feedback. And we just, with the pandemic too, we haven't really sat down and lives and everything. We haven't gone back. We want to sit down and give it one more rewrite. Ultimately, that's the project I want to do. It's a film about a woman surviving childhood sexual abuse, and so me and my friend wrote that, and we would both obviously be in it. That's what we do as actors. We write scripts for ourselves. But that's the type of story. Is some of that. I'm big on telling stories that impact people and make them think and feel something. So
cool.
Hopefully that will be coming down the pike at some point.
Awesome. So apart from just, like from acting and improv, you're a writer as well, which is cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I like to write and direct too, because I feel like I have a good vision for stuff too. Because I've watched other people's films, short films, stuff like that. People that are still novice at it too, and I look at it like, so many things I would have done different. If I were in charge of the direction and in charge of the editing. Because I edit too. I edit all my...
You do? You edit the stuff for the My Four Dads?
Yeah. There's a couple of... If you want to check it out, I feel like I'm just now self-promotion stuff.
No, for sure. This week, this episode's all about you, man.
I've directed a few music videos as well.
Sweet.
And I've edited them too. So those are on my personal YouTube page, the Jason Lee Boyson. So if you look up Jason Lee Boyson on YouTube, there's multiple projects on there. Some of them I'm really proud of the way they turned out. Pretty good music videos. A couple friends of mine.
Cool. Well, yeah, I definitely want to check those out now.
Yeah, those are the story. Yeah, three music videos that I did.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely. You think it'd be cool if I share those movie links that you posted?
Oh yeah, please share anything. I love the exposure.
Yeah, for sure. What else was gonna say? I think I'm gonna do some art too, just to have like. I really want to draw you in that in your like spaghetti western hat and your like face, your face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll come up with something, and yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be so I have like a different segment on the One Man Show podcast. It's called Chris Talks, and it's pretty much me talking to local artists, musicians. Just it helps like to celebrate and spread the word about people in San Antonio that like doing cool stuff. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. Thank you for just doing this.
Yeah, like I told you, I could talk for hours on anything. Film, improv, acting, directing, all that stuff. I love it all.
Well, awesome. Well, I think I have enough tape. Did you want to talk about anything else?
Separately, you've shown an interest. I've got some other films that if you're checking them out, they're feature-length films.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you. I remember you mentioned that the History Channel thing, and then the other. I know a couple other things.
I've got 3 DVDs of films. One's the first feature I've ever done, which I really like. I love the story. It's one of I feel like my biggest acting roles. I mean, it's just a couple of friends and cameras, and the quality is not as good as the stuff that these short films. But there's one called Echo. It's the first feature film I ever did, and it's about 90 minutes long.
Oh wow!
And we filmed it mostly in order, and we filmed it over a year and a half's time. So like the start of the film, the quality is not as good as the end of the film. So you can kind of see the quality get better as the film goes, which is kind of cool. Like the sound gets better, the visuals get a little better, and but I'm really proud of the story itself and my performance in it. But overall, it's a pretty good story. And then the other 2, much better quality. So
Cool. So obviously on a feature film, you're filming. You said a whole year.
But if when you're filming with no budget,
Yeah.
nobody's getting paid. You film when you can.
Mhm.
Everybody's got jobs.
Gotcha.
You film one weekend and you get like one scene done, but there's like 50 scenes you gotta shoot, or whatever. And maybe take a month off and get back for a weekend or 2 weekends. So yeah, I think it took us about a year and a half from start to finish.
Do you have any tips on getting off book?
Oh man, there's just different techniques of.
I feel it's good when you have someone there.
Yeah, it starts with one, knowing the writer,
Hmm.
and some writers are like, hey, this is just my idea, but if the words don't work for you, use your own. You know what I mean? I just want the idea across. Or, hey, this line is very important to me, I want to make sure to keep this line down. So for the most part, it's knowing the scene, knowing the direction, knowing what's motivating the character.
Mhm.
With the lines kind of lead themselves to the next line, really. And the hard part for people like myself who's a perfectionist is getting that in your head that, hey, if you change A to the in this line, it's okay,
Yeah.
and giving yourself permission to not be word perfect, but what's more important is the performance. So
I was gonna ask you, how many takes do things take? Like, well, that sounds funny, but like, how does that work? Like, does it just depend, or?
Every director is different too. Some just want to get it done, and that scene was good. Let's move on. And I've learned from experience too of shooting my own stuff is sometimes that one take there's something in it that didn't work, and if you didn't take multiple takes, then that's the only one you have to work with. Where either a line was muffled, it didn't sound as good, or maybe there's something in the shot that you didn't want in the shot. Well, you're stuck with it. So I've done. Some scenes you'll do 7 or 8 takes. I know more professionally, there's some directors out there that are notorious for 40, 50 takes. We're just gonna do the scene over and over and over and over and over again. Just cause. So I know in general, even if the scene went perfect, let's say let's take one more for safety. So we'll do one more scene just in case to add that one bit. And one thing while I'm thinking about it, my friend Mark Cantu, who directed Echo and another film that I'm in called Elite, he is big on rolling camera, but not saying action yet.
Oh, wow.
And just letting, while the actors are maybe kind of getting into character or just kind of running lines or whatever, he'll film it. And every once in a while he'll catch something like just a look or a silent meditation that an actor was doing, but fit the character as well, and use that. And you'll see that a lot. There's one video I'd love for you to watch. It's a music video that I'm an actor in, and it's impactful. It's powerful. It's called "We Should Be Lovers" by an artist named Nadine Mansour. She's from San Antonio.
Cool.
And that's probably one of my proudest acting roles. I'm not going to tell you anything about it.
Okay.
I want you to watch it.
Yeah, man, I want to watch all anything you send me. I'll watch it.
Yeah. I'll just send you a link to it. I'll find it. It's on YouTube, but I'll find it and I'll share it with you.
I'm gonna watch those music videos too.
Yeah, I wrote the stories for them. They're all concept, basically. I've had a couple of people, bring me their music, and I'll pitch them a storyline. They're like, oh yeah, that sounds good. And then we shoot it based off of my concept, and then I edit it together. So.
If I had, let's say, doing like acting and, directing and writing your own stuff, how do you find balance, working on those things you love and also you just taking care of everyday things?
If I'm being honest.
Yeah, be honest.
It tends to stress me out. I
Okay.
overwhelm myself with, I've got too many things I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, just with My Four Dads alone, if I've got something else I'm working on, I start getting frustrated with myself for not getting last week's show edited and uploaded. So that kind of puts my own mental burden on me, you know, for like, don't put yourself, you know, on board for doing anything else when you still have something else you got to do. I've already committed to my dad's a musician. He plays guitar, but he writes music too. And he called me a couple days ago, and he wants to film some guitar tutorials.
Oh, cool.
Of songs, his own personal music. His brother is just learning guitar, but his brother he's like, I don't want to just learn any music. I want to learn your songs. He's like, could you teach me to play your songs? And my dad lives here, and his brother lives in New York. It's like, well, yeah, I'll do a guitar tutorial. So he's going to come over here, and we're going to film a guitar tutorial, which I'll then have to edit and
just keep adding them. Keep adding those things. Do you ever take breaks from just, or I don't know, do you? Like from just, I guess, creative stuff? Like I took a good, probably like month off of doing any like podcast recording or a drawing. Do you ever take any breaks?
I would say probably not. Because I just love it too much. I love the performance side of things. I love creating. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you very much again, Jason Lee Boyson. I'm going to post all the links. I'm going to draw your face. And you have a show Saturday.
Yeah, it's going to be a great show.
Cool.
Wine time.
With Wine Time.
Yeah.
If do you want to say anything to anybody, or other than that, I think we're pretty much done, buddy.
We're good. Thanks for listening.
Alrighty, man. Cool. Have an awesome day, bro.
Yeah, you too. Take care, man.
Alrighty. I'll let you know when this goes up.
Awesome.
Alright. Peace.
Bye.
Bye. Alrighty, guys, that will do it for the Jason Lee Boyson acting, I guess, focused interview. If you have any questions for Jason, just comment down below on the Facebook page, and yeah, I'll make sure to ask him because I definitely want to have him on again. You could check out Jason on the My Four Dads Facebook page. And yeah, and just ask me where do you want to see more of his stuff, and I'll definitely share it. And show tonight, Saturday, July 4th, 8 p.m. Just follow the My Four Dads Facebook page or Instagram to get notified when they go live. Thank you for listening to Chris Talks. I've been away from the internet. Just been focusing on me and my family. So, but I definitely feel like, doing more episodes, so I'll definitely be back with another episode soon. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. Once again, you can find all my work at www.patreon.com/One Man Show Podcast. And we will be back with more interviews. I really like interviewing people. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at it. If you have a friend who is an actor or musician or an artist, share their stuff with me, and I'll get in contact with them. Especially if they're local, I enjoy just putting that little spotlight on the local San Antonio community. Stay safe out there. Thanks again. Peace out.